Have you ever stopped to wonder why so many New Year's resolutions fail before February? It's as if the calendar changed, but the same energies, the same patterns and even the same mistakes continued with us. The truth is that New Year's Eve is not magic, it is a powerful opportunity for transformation, but only for those who know how to use it. And no, this isn't about superstition or an endless list of goals that will soon be forgotten. The secret lies in preparation that goes far beyond the obvious, delving into what really matters, your spiritual alignment and your purpose. What few say is that entering a new cycle without clearing your sorrows, releasing limiting beliefs and connecting with the divine mission is like starting a new chapter in a book, but without erasing the previous pages. Each year, you have the chance to rewrite your story, but to do so, you need to understand how to transform challenges into learning, self-knowledge into conscious actions and faith into an unshakable force. If you want 2025 to be the year of your transformation, the time has come to do something different. Here, I will show you the steps that will not only help you turn the year around with renewed energy, but also create a future aligned with your life purpose. Ready to find out what really makes a difference? So, let's get started. New Year is much more than a milestone on the calendar, it is an invitation to an energetic and spiritual transition that can transform lives. During this period, it is essential to understand that renewal does not just happen with end-of-year resolutions, but with deep spiritual preparation. Imagine entering a new cycle carrying old, worn-out baggage, impossible to progress, right? Therefore, taking a moment to silence your mind and connect with your life purpose is an essential step. Try, for example, creating a space at home for meditation or writing down your reflections on the cycle that is coming to an end in a diary. Spiritual preparation is also an act of faith in the future and gratitude for the present. It's common to get lost in the rush and forget to be grateful for what we have, but that's like planting seeds without watering. A simple practice to restore this connection is to list 3 things you are grateful for every day. Even if it's a smile received or a challenge overcome, these moments of gratitude are essential to release emotional weight and open up to energetic renewal. After all, transformation begins in the mind and extends to the spirit. There is also the issue of spiritual alignment. What does it mean, after all, to be aligned? It's living with clear intentions, guided by your purpose. Imagine that the new year is a new page in a book, you have the power to choose the words you will write. To do this, it's worth asking yourself, what conscious actions can I take today to get closer to my life purpose? Whether it's starting a course, saying a daily prayer or dedicating time to a hobby that feeds your soul, the answers are closer than you think. And remember, this preparation doesn't have to be lonely. Seek inspiration from people who share this journey. A meditation group, a motivational talk or even a reflective video can make all the difference. When you connect with others who share the same energy, the process becomes lighter and enriching. And with this connection, releasing the past becomes almost natural. Carrying past hurts and traumas is like trying to cross a bridge with stones in your pockets, each step becomes heavier. Releasing what no longer serves you is an act of courage, but also of wisdom. In this process, the practice of forgiveness is essential. It's not about justifying mistakes, but about freeing yourself from the energy they still consume. A practical suggestion is to write a letter to your past self, acknowledging the pain and challenges experienced, but also thanking you for the learning they brought. You don't need to keep the letter, burn it as a symbol of liberation. The past also manifests itself in the limiting beliefs we acquire throughout life. How many times have you found yourself saying, "I'm not good enough," or "this isn't for me"? These phrases shape our reality in a negative way, blocking personal evolution. How about starting a daily practice of positive affirmations? For example, in front of the mirror, say phrases like, "I deserve everything that is good," or "I am constantly changing." Little by little, you will see how this impacts your spiritual alignment and your confidence in the process of life. Furthermore, release is a process of energetic renewal that requires conscious actions. Reorganizing your physical space, such as a general cleaning or donating items that are no longer useful, can be incredibly symbolic. When you remove what is unnecessary, you create space for the new to enter, both in your environment and in your heart. Think of it as a transition to a lighter, more fluid energy, ready to welcome the blessings of the new cycle. But it's not just about what we need to let go of, it's also about what we choose to keep. Gratitude for difficult times may seem like a paradox, but it is a powerful tool. After all, they are the ones who shaped your strength and resilience. By closing this chapter with gratitude, you not only release the past, but also clear the way for an alignment with divine mission, which is where true transformation begins. Each person's divine mission is unique, but the journey to discover it follows a common principle: alignment. Being aligned means living in harmony with the purpose your soul chose before you were even born. This does not require great heroic acts, it starts with small conscious actions in everyday life. For example, taking a few minutes each morning to ask yourself, what can I do today that reflects my life purpose? It can be as simple as offering candid advice or dedicating time to a project you're passionate about. Alignment with the divine mission also involves connecting with what really matters. Often, we are so involved in mechanical routines that we forget to question whether they are bringing us closer or further from our purpose. A good practice is to review your weekly priorities and identify activities that are not aligned with your values. Replace them with something meaningful, like learning a skill that contributes to your personal evolution or dedicating time to a cause that inspires transformation. Remember, no one is alone on this journey. Books like The Purpose by Sri Prem Baba or The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho are valuable sources of wisdom and can help clarify the paths. Furthermore, sincere conversations with trusted people or spiritual mentors can bring to light insights that have been dormant. The more you seek connection, the more the universe responds with synchronicities that confirm that you are on the right path. And the most interesting thing is that this alignment is not fixed, but evolutionary. Just as life presents new challenges, your mission can also expand. Therefore, it is essential to constantly revisit your purpose, adjust it to the experiences gained and trust the process. With this focus, it is possible to transform even moments of uncertainty into opportunities for faith. Faith is an invisible but powerful fuel, capable of transforming even the darkest moments into opportunities for growth. It is not just a religious faith, but trust in the process of life, in the certainty that everything is happening as it should be. It's like going through a stormy night knowing that the dawn will bring light. This confidence can be strengthened by small daily practices, such as mentally repeating, "I trust that the best is on the way," whenever you face a challenge. During times of uncertainty, faith acts as an anchor. Imagine an unemployed person who, instead of wallowing in anxiety, uses the time to develop skills, study new areas, or even practice gratitude for small things, such as support from friends. This is faith in action. It means seeing the transition as part of a bigger plan, even when the results are not yet visible. After all, it is in the silence of the earth that the seeds begin to germinate. Transformation also happens when we trust our own potential. It's easy to doubt yourself when the challenges seem greater than the strengths available. But remember, no obstacle appears without you having the tools to overcome it. A good exercise to strengthen this confidence is to revisit past achievements, no matter how small they may be. They are living proof that you have overcome challenges before and can do so again, now with more wisdom and self-knowledge. Finally, faith is a constant invitation to energetic renewal. It is through it that we can align ourselves with the divine mission and move forward, even when the path seems uncertain. By cultivating trust in the process, you will realize that each challenge carries a greater purpose. This understanding opens up space for you to consciously create the future you so desire. Creating the future you want is not a passive act, it is an intentional construction that begins in the present. Every thought, every choice, every action carries a transformative power. Imagine the future as a large blank mural and your decisions as brushstrokes that give it color and shape. To start, clearly define your intentions. A practical example is to write your goals for the next year in a notebook, but with specific details, such as dates and steps needed to achieve them. This is not just planning, it is a declaration of commitment to your personal evolution. Conscious creation requires a balance between action and reflection. There's no point in setting goals if your daily actions don't go in the same direction. For example, if you want to improve your health, small actions like drinking more water, going for a walk, or even researching a new healthy recipe to try are steps that demonstrate that commitment. This approach also applies to other areas, such as relationships or life purpose. Small gestures can generate big transformations. Furthermore, it is important to trust the process without failing to act. Anxiety about the future often paralyzes us, but confidence in the journey is what keeps the flow going. Imagine a gardener who patiently plants seeds, waters every day and believes in growth, even without seeing immediate results. The same is true with the creation of our dreams. Each small attitude is like a drop that feeds this process, and faith is the fertile soil where everything flourishes. And never underestimate the power of visualization. Take 5 minutes a day to close your eyes and imagine what it would be like to live your purpose, to feel the achievements as if they were already real. This practice not only increases your connection with what you want, but also dispels limiting beliefs. After all, to create an extraordinary future, you need to release the past with gratitude, something that directly connects to the importance of self-love and gratitude. Gratitude is a silent force that transforms even the most challenging moments into learning opportunities. When we give thanks, even for what seems insignificant, we create an energy of abundance that attracts more blessings into our lives. A simple practice is, at the end of the day, to list 3 reasons why you are grateful. It can be a smile received, a challenge overcome, or even a moment of peace. This attitude not only strengthens your spiritual connection, but also promotes energetic renewal essential for personal evolution. And what about self-love? It is the foundation of any true transformation. Loving yourself is not an act of selfishness, but a recognition that in order to care for others or fulfill your divine mission, you need to be whole. This means saying no when necessary, prioritizing your mental and physical health, and, above all, respecting your own emotions. A practical example is setting aside a moment a week to do something that really brings you joy, be it a hobby, a relaxing bath, or a simple walk outside. Gratitude and self-love go hand in hand. When you recognize yourself as deserving of the good things in life, it becomes easier to be grateful for them. On the other hand, when you practice gratitude, you begin to realize how valuable you are and how much you have already achieved. It's a virtuous cycle that fuels your confidence in the process and opens up space for profound transformations. Do you want to reinforce this connection? Try placing a post-it with motivational phrases on your mirror, such as, "I am worthy of love and abundance." It may seem simple, but it makes all the difference. And so, with gratitude for the past and self-love in the present, you prepare to receive the blessings of the future. This state of spiritual alignment creates a solid foundation for each life transition to be faced with courage and confidence. And when you are ready to take the next step, changes and challenges will become opportunities to continue evolving, always aligned with your greater purpose. Now that you've discovered how to prepare your mind, spirit, and actions for a new cycle, the question that remains is, are you really willing to apply this in your life? After all, everything we've said so far will only have an impact if you take the first step. Releasing the past, aligning yourself with your divine mission, and living with faith and gratitude are choices that need to be made every day. So, how about starting today? What can you do right now to make 2025 the year of your personal evolution? Remember, change doesn't happen overnight, but it starts with simple, consistent decisions. How about taking a moment to reflect on your next steps? Write down your goals, practice gratitude, and visualize the future you want to create. And while you do this, ask yourself, am I acting consciously? Am I aligned with the life purpose I want to live? If this content resonated with you, don't keep this knowledge to yourself. Subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications to continue receiving content that will help you on this journey of transformation and spiritual alignment. Follow closely, because together we can make 2025 your best year yet. Shall we do this?